Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Taking a shot on the first play. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them in the goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Back to the well again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to lock it.
Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 19-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Down! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Hurt! Hurt! Right there! Hurt!
Throwing off the play fake. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Bronco 80.
Here's a throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. And they're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Williams off the play fake. Complete out to the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And a Raider first down.
Vegas. Yes. Punch that.
And they just get the play off. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's the end of one here. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders pull out in front further. 13-zip. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Falcons, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Three.
Dive play straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 8, go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Williams on 1st down. That's low and bounces short of his man. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And it's going to be second down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much.
And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So a difficult third down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
He goes out of bounds on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they take him down right along the 30.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Falcons' 30-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now an inside give to Walker. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
From the red zone on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. We motion the tight end over. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Look to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hits his running back. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
A gain of 12 yards.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
A gain of 6.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They go play action on first down. Get some space around midfield. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. It's Walker on the give. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's going to throw this one. Into traffic, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Working on first down. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Walker on first down. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Jets take their first time out. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separating man from ball. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Incomplete.
This one misses the tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Okay,
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
let's go now. Cowboy 80. Six the Eagles. Ready.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Morton Anderson.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready, go!
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Across the 20, continuing to work. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. This distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Has good room at the 35. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
That's dropped underneath. Walker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So first down from the 41. They give up the gut to Walker. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And 2 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Come on.
They'll run here on first down. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Third, ready, let go.
Hand off to the back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go. Cougar, 79 Broncos. 65 to 18, 5 in.
He's going to throw it. Cut out left. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now. They need 7.
Come 19, ready. Bronco 80, 19 Lions. Ready.
Pass play now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He'll throw it. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Check smash, check 60 vices, 60 vices.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Like any edge that you can create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing on their first play. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long. They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
That finds Davis complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Panthers
from the pistol, give here to Walker. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Looking in the air here. It's a complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs, in fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Walker. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's 2nd and 8.
Finds a seam down the middle. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Airing it out to start this drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is complete. It's Davis. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Rattle, 18 Rattle.
A gain of 22 yards.
Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 6-yard pick.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Throwing now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Okay, ready?
All set now. 1st and 10.
Set it. Ready?
The give now to Walker. Makes the tackle. Still fighting forward. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tap 60, tap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Gets some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Mustang 19, go! Pep Dragon 6, 18, Rattler, 18, 19 tight, 19, ready.
Now looking to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it, it's in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. By the tight end, running that corner. Well, this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Pep Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
At the 35-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
From the gun on 3rd down. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. You work so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Back. Count.
Trying the right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to the well again. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Come on. Set. Hogan like 60 bucks. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Check.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets zero.
Here we go. Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Caught quick right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Brings up third and 2.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jeremy Chin has got it.
They'll take over first and 10.
3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So first down from the 41. Staying with Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Warriors 70 Lions, 19 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. Making the call himself. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take over and are set up at the 8-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That was Tedero McMillan he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Walker now from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Panther 60. Panther 6. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers only up by a few. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now an inside give to Walker.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Back at the 27.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Viking 18. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Brings up third down and
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Here he is to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Newton's pass intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready, go.
He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, they'll run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Need a
8.
better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
That's completed out to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 8-yard line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game.
He'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Holmes now to return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Back now, pressure coming. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Is sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Takes the 2nd down snap. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
3rd and long for him here. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
4th down, pass coming. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And give them 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
19 tight. Left thing, 19. Let's go.
They're going to try to throw for it. Finds Davis complete. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Sending him on the dive. He picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Ready, set.
Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blown back, it's the handoff. We'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Viking 18. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Steady.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Holmes now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They'll work against the blitz. Bynes, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. Take over.
And they're going for this. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drag him out right near that 40-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too. Now, not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. First down from the 42. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Completed left side to Smith. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
The 33-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a short game. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down pass play coming. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
From the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he drives that run backward on a gain of 4. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Has it downfield working the left. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
We're drawing up for him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
60. Unlock line. Unlock lock. 3.
Give now to the running back. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. No. Panther Street.
They give it to him again. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Go.
He's back to throw. He's got to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Ready.
Throwing now on first down. And this one is launched downfield. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go check. Go check. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Newton's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the one back on the handoff. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Out of bounds.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Back to throw now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on fourth and 7. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42. Back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The line is scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 42.
After three quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the fourth. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Working quickly here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's third down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception. return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves.
There's a dive up the middle. And he has this down to the 34. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Back to throw. That's caught. He found some space. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right up the gut. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Space past the 35. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here he is to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
19, tight. 19, come 19, come 19.
To throw. Headed out right. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover. and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as they're...
Well, they love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL has once again returned to Oakland, California. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gets their defensive break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's
Now a second and 6.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Griffin. He finds his man complete. That's Newton. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Griffin. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, it's Griffin. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Falcons take over.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 32 yards.
And the Titans first down.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He'll take off again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. The RPO, that one is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Falcons, nothing. Morton Anderson to kick
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
at their own 25-yard line.
Panther 60, Panthers, go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The longtime veteran Von Miller in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
On the set.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go! 19, Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
And up
1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. LaDainian Tomlinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Quick throw, taken in. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw again. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Well, they hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now, faking the give. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment.
Got it. Ready? 60 Bellcat. 60 Bellcat. Here we go.
Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That one's good for 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go.
Back to the air once more on second down. And the Titans are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Here's Walker. A second effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Tennessee. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Mustang 19.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now a timeout. That's their first. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
19 Lions. Come on. Set. 18 70 Red. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
First down and goal to go at the 7-yard line.
Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here. This, about as short as you can get. Anderson's kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Morton Anderson to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Oh, yeah. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Davis. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bob. Let's go. Shot 6, 79 Broncos. Ready?
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. Oh, big hole left side.
Touchdown, Titans.
So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cup 19.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
19 Lions. Get up.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Come on, 70 Rangers, Buffalo, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is in.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Check. Hurt.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. They're taking a shot on this first play. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got to sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
18, Pioneer, 60 Eagles, 65 Cats, 65.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Cougar 19, come 19, come 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
18 Cardinals, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Second down, looking for options. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
We've set it downs from the 37. Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Well, I was wondering what the pass was. What they do?
Sending him on the dive. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Really?
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also moves the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations?
I'm going to make a point guard, too, soon I get my VC. I already put it together.
Tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Goddamn play around.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Maybe. That kind of been bullshit.
Back for our second quarter. It's
I mean, I
Falcons
made the
football.
deal, but I didn't put
And they've
nothing
decided they're
in it.
going for this on
Yeah,
4th
I
and
didn't put
1.
nothing in it.
60 by 6.
Because I ain't spending no more money. I'm done with that. Only time I buy the little pass or whatever. I've been doing that. But
Fourth down, pass coming. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on
come on,
downs.
dog.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Down the sideline, past the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Patterson now to return it.
But you know what? I meant to tell you somebody I saw a video a couple days ago where somebody was saying they knew how to fix it. Like they didn't work in 2K, but they knew how to fix it. So maybe they had got with that person. I don't know.
Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons tie and can take the lead here in the second. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Short pickup to their own 31. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Pass play coming here. He's got Smith again. And he will get this inside the 30.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half.
I wonder if they took
More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
But I'm seeing videos where people say it is patch. I wonder what the fuck did
Coming
they
to the
do?
line, this is first and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense to the line for second down.
Probably like 110.
Looking to throw here. Cut out left. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
This one's caught. Smith has it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 6.
Oh, I got you, man.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Patterson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Stephanie!
Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go! 60 average! Cowboy 80! Mustang 19! Scope!
I'll throw it. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
13 yards.
65! Here we go, here we go!
First down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, trap 50, trap 50!
Working now from the gun. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
70 Rangers! Ready! 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates!
Another way I think they probably could have did it too if they got with Xbox
Throwing it again
and
here.
Sony to not
Again, it's
allow
gonna hit the ground. Incomplete.
games to
Looking
work
for
for
his
that
running
particular
back,
game.
and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
That
I'm
is
saying
normally
I
a gimme
heard
for
somebody
this
had brought
offense,
that up
short
too.
throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
18, Rodney, 18, Panther 60, Panther 60!
Third and long for him here.
But
He has the first over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
First down. Falcons.
60 Eagles, 79 Cup 19, Buffalo 18! Ready,
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Panther 11, 70 Lions!
He's going to throw it again. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons tie it just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Throwing from the gun here. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They connect on the deep shot. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds on a nice return, but time's run out. We're headed to the break. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
They'll throw to begin this drive. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He throws a bullet to the center, brought in inside the 20. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. Trying for the deep ball. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's 2nd and long.
At the 5-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 28. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Complete out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to Chase. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Walker running to the right. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Second down now, 7 to go. Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
He'll throw it. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
42. Falcons 28. Morton Anderson to kick off.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Patterson now to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Come on, come on. Set. Come, Warriors, 17.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
70, 19 sight, 9, Dragon 60. 60 broadcast, 60.
Here's a throw. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
70, Timberwolves.
We'll go with the design keeper. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers bring the interception